Hi you guys, it's Spiritual-Huntress 22K for the day, aka Kaya Kogan, and I'm going to do a self-love reading for you today. Yeah, I did an emotional reading, emotional healing reading before this. It's been so much that I didn't, so long that I didn't do it, so I hope you liked it as well. Yeah, but now I love this I don't care deck. The first card came out. I'm not always an angel. Yeah, you shouldn't be either. If you are always an angel and let everyone walk all over you, that's just not going to be okay, because it will drain you. It will suck out the energy of you, and it's just really not good to accept that. If someone is hurting you with their behavior, you should put a boundary. You should put distance between you and that person. If you're in a relationship that is not good and healthy for you, you should do something about it. And if you talk with them and they don't change their behavior, you should put an end on it, just because they don't want to listen to you, they don't want to change, and they're still just doing what they do, and giving you the bare minimum just because you are giving them what they need. You are giving them the attention, you are doing the work, and they are just ignoring you most of the time, or they're giving you less and less, or all that stuff. So you should put a boundary up. You should choose for yourself. If you speak to them and tell them what is not okay, what is not working for you, what is working for you, and they still are not changing their behaviors, even though they know that they're hurting you with their actions, even though you told them that they're hurting you with their actions, non-actions, whatever it is, you should really put a distance between you and that person. Minimum contact. Don't overgive yourself just to get that attention that you're seeking, or that you want, or that your unhealed heart or triggers may want at that moment, just because they're not worth it. And it's also just because they are not willing to do the work within themselves to change their behavior to not hurt you. So it's not an equal situation, it's not a healthy situation. It's draining you, it's exhausting, and it's breaking your heart, or it's hurting you physically, emotionally, and that doesn't help you grow, that doesn't help you glow. So choose yourself, go for yourself. And even though it's difficult the first few days to have that distance, even though it's difficult to not be texting them or whatever it is, even though it's difficult to choose for yourself, every day you have to wake up and choose for yourself again. Every day you have to wake up and choose that you will love yourself like you want that person to love you, and just not go back to them, because they're not willing, they are not changed to do that, and they cannot change in just a few days. So and every day stand up and just think about, what can I do to love myself a little bit better, to fill my own cup, to fill my own heart, to heal my heart from these triggers, from these wounds that they gave you, or from the wounds that they showed you that you still have from the past. What can you do about that? What can you do about these triggers, about the problem that you're still having in relationships that are still showing you again and again? What can you do about these things? What are the changes you can make for yourself to make yourself feel better, and to heal yourself, and to grow in this situation? Because every situation like that is a lesson for you, because Some relationships have the runners and the chasers. The chasers are afraid of abandoning. The runners are afraid of getting too close and being connected. And they're also actually afraid of abandoning, but they just show different sides. And they think with giving less, it's going to gain them more. But it also, the both things come from an unhealed past trauma, unhealed trigger that is still lingering, unhealed problem that they haven't seen within themselves. And everyone has those things. It's not one or another. It's everyone has those difficulties. It's normal to have them, but just don't be in a toxic situation if it's hurting you. Choose for yourself. And if you see this dynamic happening, then don't try to gain more attention. Don't try to sacrifice yourself to be the better version, or don't be that person that if you push a person away, or if you're distant of a person who loves you or who is chasing you, don't be that person that strings them along. Do the right thing, then let them go and just tell them the truth, why you are not available, why you're not open-hearted yet. And also be very, very careful about love bombing in those situations. If they love bomb you the first days, and if they already after 3 days come and say to you that they love you and all that stuff going on, if they already if you tell them you have certain boundaries and they cannot respect those boundaries and still do those things that trigger you, or if you tell them that you are a certain way and that you don't like to be handled in a certain way or whatever it is, or that you want to wait on a few things before you go further, then keep those keep those boundaries firm. If they are not respecting your wishes in this moment, then you shouldn't go further with that person, because they are just love bombing you. They are just stringing you in. They're pulling you in with everything that they can do just to trigger you, just to convince you that they are that person, that they want you, that they love you, that they will do anything for you, they will treat you the best. And after a few weeks, they are already losing, they're already doing less for you, they're already unattentive anymore, they're not putting in attention, they're doing less and less day by day, and then it will make you anxious and all that stuff. But just don't let that happen. If you see the beginning already, those red flags that they are love bombing you, that they are all doing all that stuff, then just know it's not real love. Just know that they are not really loving you from the heart, that it's not a true connection, because they're just trying to sweep you off your feet, just to do whatever they want, and then just leave you heartbroken, or give you no attention anymore. It's just the beginning that they have the energy just to pull you in. So if they do those things, be very careful and not go forward with them, because love bombing is the most biggest red flag ever. Just take it slow, have your boundaries up, get to know each other, build a connection, build a friendship, and then if there are feelings, you can take it step by step with dates and all that stuff. But take it slowly, don't go too fast, because if you're already doing these things like going to bed with them, or you're not asking for to be courted or to have a first date or all that stuff, then just know it's not going to be a good relationship, not going to be a good yeah, situation between you guys if it's already starting without the boundaries, and without the stop moments. You have to take it very slow. You have to take your time to really get to know the person that is in front of you, to know their triggers, to know your triggers, and to get to know what is needed to build a connection on a solid ground. Because sometimes it's just not possible between two people, and that's okay either. um, it's totally fine, but you just have to wait before you go into a whole passionate connection, and that connection will drain out easily. That will the flame will burn out slowly, and it's going to be a fast burn, and yeah, it will burn you. So take it slow, take your time, so that you build on gradually on a beautiful connection, a beautiful solid ground that you can focus on. And if you have that, then you can trust each other more, then you can also be there for each other more, and all that stuff. It's very important to know that you can count on someone, because if you go into that love bombing situation, most of the time you will not be able to count on that person anymore after a few weeks. They will just yeah, they will disappoint you over and over. You will not be able to count on their actions and words to be at the same place. So you can't take them seriously. Yeah, see you later, alligators. See you in a while, crocodiles. And peace out.